Well, hello everyone, and thank you for joining us for another Tyler Perry episode of Divine Panther Presents. We're heading back to the Raku, which is in Virginia, I do believe. Anyway, we're going to talk about season 5, episode 13, and some things are happening. Do you or do you not have a penis? These are kind of in-depth questions that these characters were facing, because somehow you don't know that. Anyway. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to this channel. You can like on the video, you can comment on the video, you can share the video. That's what you want to do. You can watch the video till the end if that's what you want to do. Please check out the shorts that come out of this video. A lot of content, there is no the oval this week. So we're only gonna do Ruthless today. But anyway, let's get to the intro. Then bring Stacy in here and see what she got to say. Oh, wait. I got to do it now. Wait. This is going to be funny. Wait. You ready? I got to do it.
This is awesome. This is amazing. I love it.
It was psychological. It was emotional.
Extremely entertaining.
But as always, as we try to say here, as we said, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. And as we talk about this video, please like on the video and comment on the video, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. All righty. So a lot of things are going on. This could have been a season finale, I felt, with how it went down. But what you got, Stacey? Where would you like to begin?
So the holy baby is no more.
I feel yes, that was a lot of blood. She's been bleeding all
That was a
damn
lot
day.
of blood. Yes. And then you shove a towel up there. Like,
it is all just holding it up there. Like, is it in the hole? Like, how is she keeping it up there? Because she had to like yank it out at one point.
Shouldn't she just stick it between her legs?
How was she walking? I mean, she was like, I mean, but it was, I mean, so it's in the shower, which I gotta.
Why did she just stay in the shower? Because you're bleeding. Like, just stay in the shower.
I don't know. These are one things. I don't know. I can't speak to these things. I just feel like it would have been easier.
I mean, if you get in water, it'll stop.
Oh.
Fun fact for men. Yeah. If you sit in water, it'll stop.
Really? All right, guys. What does that say? Sex
to figure out what the biological mechanism for that is, but yeah, it stops in water.
Well, thank you for joining us. We are happy to have you with us as we talk about.
Okay.
So, yeah, it ain't look good. I'm surprised she didn't like just pass out from lack of blood, because it's a lot of bleeding.
Which is probably why she passed out at the end, because she's been losing blood all day.
There you go.
Yeah, that happened to a couple people I know.
Oh, that's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
How far along were they?
No, it was like the monthly flow was flowing too much, and they had to go to the hospital.
Shit. I did not know this. Hold up. What's up, Jamani? Thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. One day you can watch the show and join us if that's what you want to do. Marcus, yes. So Stacy got to work this weekend, so we're doing this today. She can keep her job and maybe get me a job if it comes to it. So I gotta make sure she goes to work so I can come to work. And then I got things going on this weekend. My wife and I gotta do some things, so we gotta move some things around. Marcus Atkins has given us a good list of some Tubi recommendations, so we'll look at some of those like next weekend over time. So bring in Marcus, I hear you. But I thought Elder Mother was gonna like help out, with her medical skills, and be like, "Hey, let's see if we can get this."
You would think, but then I was like, well, maybe Elder Mother did it, but they were like besties like last episode, and then they back to calling each other bitches this episode, and I was like, what changed?
Well, Ruth was calling Elder Mother a bitch. So it's more one way just to say, and Elder Mother generally seems surprised about the turn in their relationship. To your point. I feel like River would have done it. If there's some kind of malicious activity going on, it would have been River to be like, we gotta get rid of the baby, or Obadiah because he's trying to send, Tai Tai as they call him now, over the edge. And so, but I don't know. It could have been natural causes. Maybe that's why. Maybe the ultrasound pushed the baby out, because we did notice that all of a sudden after the one to be ultrasound, she all of a sudden she was feeling the baby and throwing up and stuff, and maybe it was too much radiation or some shit. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying, because it don't make any sense that all of a sudden she's like, her stomach is flat, this big anyway, so not big of a loss. I don't know. I legit thought a baby was gonna fall out, like a fetus or something. I really, when she came out the shower, like legit, I thought she was gonna be like, "Oh my god, this is the Raku baby," and then she has to stick it in a bag or something. I did, because there was a lot of blood.
It's an African cartoon. Well, the baby came out. He just like came out. And he was like walking and talking.
You're silly.
I
You're
wish I could remember the name of that cartoon. Oh my god, it was so funny.
So that's what especially in the shower, I thought it was going to be some terrible stuff like that, and then like that didn't happen. Just to switch gears, that woman that Glitch choked the fuck out, she's still dead, like in the woman's trailer, and no one has found her body. This don't make any sense. Like, it clearly is the next day. Like, people went to sleep and then they woke up. So I'm like, where is Zane? And why minimum? Where is Zane? And how she's not found this dead bitch, like sitting right there in the trailer? I don't understand. But time did progress. Also to say, now we've actually seen a day transition to another day. Uh, Off camera, Ruth sang to the highest and rubbed him down and washed him like a baby and soothed the savage beast or some shit.
Hi, guys.
Oh, you know what? I thought she was gonna put hands on him, but like I told you, Tai Tai. Hello, Candy. Thank you for hanging out with us this Friday evenings. Appreciate you. Bitches and Nights. Is that one of the movie, or are you just throwing out words? I'm assuming this is that legit movie? That's legit title of one of those movies. I
Let's
I
find
don't
out.
know. Huh?
So let's find out.
You don't say she's gonna look it up. Does so thank you, Marcus, for this also transition, because Glitch has made no effort to do basic shit like call his brother or even say, how long have you it's been since you heard from your brother? Has it been weeks? Has it been days? Has it been years? He's just like, let's go find Lilo. Because somehow he's just running around here in one of these Raku robes or some shit. Like this. And they've asked no one. No one. They haven't even showed a picture just to be like, hey, have you seen this guy right here? Because I'm sure the camp is this big. So we would have ran into him at breakfast or something, at the outhouses or something. I just
What did they do with his car? Did they drive it? I can't
they
remember.
yes, they tried to drive it out. I think he was soup in back of it after he started to decompose, and then they shot it up. So yes, he was some type of soup in back of the car when Lacey was still around. I think she was the one driving. It was Lacey, her boyfriend.
What, like you can drive a stick or something?
Right. That's what it was. That's why they couldn't escape, because none of them could remember how to drive stick. I was like, damn it, Tyler Perry. This is what we doing. But it was hilarious. It was hilarious. But anyway, real quick, as we talk about Glitch and Heat still has not told Glitch about the case of weapons that he found after banging a random woman. And we still haven't seen the random woman again, or the man that shared the woman. This random Pornhub stuff going on. I'm just saying this for the record. And they still running around trying to be like, we're trying to get that money. And we said plenty of times, Joan runs the money. Just jack that bitch and find the money. Like, not that hard. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. What's up?
How you still have money under his bed?
That I want to say yes, because then Ruth have to put it back. Like they stole it, right? And then I think she did. I think she put it back. So I think
Mhm.
he's still sleeping on a bed of money. Hard cash money. Yes, I want to say yes. That must have happened because somehow she don't know that he don't know he almost got robbed or did get robbed, and then they put the money back. That's a good question. Speaking of not knowing things, I'll take this one. Um, any man, any man will know whether or not his dick is there or not. Let's just get that out there. All right, because for George and Lewis to be sitting up here, and Lewis has turned into Barack Obama. I mean, he's like, yes, we can. Yes, we can. Say it with me, George. Yes, we can.
He
You
said, "Pretty."
this shit, this shit.
You be my eyes, I'll be your dick. Like
But
what? What kind of campaign slogan is this?
yo, yo, like, and wait a minute. I thought Obadiah turned Lewis into the next Daredevil, where like his ears are his eyes. When he's like, what? He's like 3 feet, 7 feet. I feel like what is that? The color red? It must be. I'm like, we saw this. We saw his training. Like, what happened to that? Why is it? It was.
Like the bird mark right here.
Oh, that's right. Because he got the knife stuck into him, so he could be like, I can take all the pain, sir. Why is it? It was Dickless George who was like, oh, wait a minute, the new guy's at the door. That should have been Lewis. Like, wait. Someone approaches. It's the new guy.
That's like the new guy.
It's about who we have. I've never seen this dude, and now all of a sudden he got right. Like we don't know who this dude is, but he like I would like to talk to you if I may, sir. I was like, why are you talking like this? Damn it! But wait. No, let's get back to the dick because George said, as I said, as we have, and when also Queen gets here next week, we're gonna have this conversation because we told him that they cut off that man's dick, not his balls, and then he's like, I don't have a dick, and Lewis is like, yes, you do. They checked, bitch. It's my dick. I don't need a medical doctor to tell me that my dick is there or not. I know that. I know that. Like, what is happening? Damn it. Oh, this is some stupid shit. And Mark and hey, Tyler Perry didn't even write this shit. Like he got somebody else to write this stupid shit. I was like, man. I'm glad O didn't write this because I would have clowned him for that. I don't give a damn. I appreciate. I would have told him to his face that was stupid. I was like, oh, why did you write that stupid shit? Like, no, bro. No.
Goodness.
I'm sorry. Real quick. George should have been crying and screaming in the first place instead of yo.
He had to pretend to be in pain.
Yo. Okay. Okay. The actor that plays George, right? Like he committed. He committed to this silly shit. Like he don't got a lot of acting options. Clearly, Tyler Perry is the only thing he can do right now because I wouldn't have did this shit.
His abs are phenomenal. I'll give him that.
Tyler
And
Perry
that's what
don't.
Tyler Perry hired him for.
Tyler Perry don't hire no slouches. Like men got to be tight from top to bottom.
That waist
Okay,
was snatched. I was like, okay, boy.
I was like, I feel uncomfortable. I feel like I gotta go to the gym to watch this show, so I can at least feel like I can compete. I'm like, I can't. I got nothing on this dude. I mean, this is not even Marvel level. This is Tyler Perry level. Like, do you know that like Chris Hemsworth and them, they go through months of training to get to something close to George's level. on a budget, like if like Disney hires professional like workout trainers to get them to that level. This motherfucker just hanging like this because he's on a Tyler Perry show. Like Disney needs to save some money. They need to hire Tyler Perry. That's what they need to do for casting, to be like, cast us the next Black Panther. He's like, got it. Like, don't even worry about it. I will find your man. I'm sorry. What? Why'd you lick your fingers, Mr. Perry? Don't worry about it. I'll put my... Anyway, I'm sorry. Going too far. But I need food. I was like, God damn it. Stacy, how much time in real life did it take them to shoot that scene? How long did they spend doing that dumb shit? And then, like Marcus said, he had to pretend that he was in pain. Your dick is gone. Like, bro, I'll be screaming like this already. But he's like, did I pull it? As soon as the new guy leaves, he's like, yo, did I do it? Did I do it? Yeah. I know I really got to pee on myself, though. It hurts because I ain't got no dick.
Like, all I had to do is start peeking. He'd be screaming.
Like, sometimes the fluids mix and I'm screaming anyway. I'm like, damn, my dick hurt. I'm like, oh man, there's something going on down there. Anyway, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let's see what I got. Okay. I thought the new soldier was Alonzo from the at first. Maybe it was his brother. I feel like the light skin privilege is definitely there in Tyler Perry's casting. Like, I feel he could be Alonzo's brother. He could be Rivers. Yo, you want to talk about a body? I was like, Stacy, keep your hands up. Because I know you were like, let me see that scene again. Because like when River was sitting up there.
And in the gym, I was like,
What's up?
I told you he'd been in the gym.
I was like, that little man got it together. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, once again, I'm intimidated. I'm like, that dude's probably like 5'2". But I'm like, you know what? He got the body type. You got the I can't lie. And this is on a Tyler Perry show, y'all. Like, crazy. I would not believe if he just goes to Tyler Perry just goes to random strip clubs and be like, you and you next season on me.
Yes.
Like, because these tights, like River had it tight for no reason. And the fake ass bruises that they put on. Oh, didn't his bruise right here look like a herpes, right?
I was like, what's going on right here? And then Obadiah is telling him to go suck the highest dick. I was just like, not put that thing on your face.
Like, I've never seen a herp. Actually, I have. I ain't gonna lie. I have seen it. And it ain't, yeah. It was like I saw a woman, she had like right here, and I was like, Anyway, but I was like, they should do something better. He actually looked the way you remember that Dave Chappelle skit about it wasn't keeping it real, but anyway, it was like the guy who invented hand jobs in the movie theater. Like it was like great moments in history. It was called like great moments in history. And like, you remember? And he was like, sometimes you gotta do something wild. That's how I got this. And it was like, he put a little thing right there. And I was like, ooh. That's what it reminded me of. That's what hold on. We got what happened to the girl that drunk the bleach who left in the truck. Wasn't that Lacey?
No, it was another girl. I thought she ended up at Dale's parents' house. And then
they killed her.
I think so.
Or was she the one that drove off with the sheriff? Like, he was like, suck my dick, girl. And then like they drove off. What happened to the sheriff? I
escaped, but he was still in there.
And they made no effort to be like, yo, you got something? He just, never mind. He just hanging out there. All right. Just like Kareem in the White House basement. You're never gonna see those fuckers again. George also played on Bruh. Oh, as the blinking guy.
Blinking guy? Was that his name?
I guess he blinked a lot. Who was screwing a cougar. I was like, that's an odd description, Marcus. But thank you. I don't remember the cougar. I don't know the show. But I'll take you as your word. She escaped and got shot in the arm. Okay. What happened to the agent that was screwing all? Oh, he did. He got Joker.
He
He got
died
killed
off
off.
camera.
Yeah,
Malcolm.
yeah, yeah. He got hooked in that bear trap and just randomly died. We're gonna ask all these questions. Let's
Remember
make
he had
y'all make
diarrhea
yes.
as he ate the sandwich.
Yes, that was meant to that River was going to use to kill the other guy because he didn't want him to snitch or something like that. And then like River was trying right, he was trying to poison the other guy, right? And then but he ate it. So like anyway, so you make a list. Malcolm is dead off camera. We're gonna ask all these hard questions. I'm gonna be like, I know you didn't write this shit, but you here, so you're gonna have to answer for the silliness. Because Malcolm was a major character, and his ass is like, oh yeah, by the way, he dead. Let's just keep this moving. Um, so officially, where is Andrew's son? Damn it! Instead of finding out that Marva has a daughter that we're just finding out about and we will never see, where's that little boy that we actually did see? Not okay.
At
Not
Big
okay.
Mama's house.
At what?
At Big Mama's house.
I guess so. I mean, he's down south. We got so Obadiah. We have not established his relationship. For the record, which should have been done by now, because I don't know. What do you think? He's too old to be the father. I mean,
He's not old enough to be the daddy.
yeah. Excuse me. That's right. That's right.
But
He's not
then
old enough.
his mama ain't old enough to be the mama. I'm assuming she's the age as she is when she died, maybe?
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Well, I mean, he can't age her. I mean, he don't know how old she is. I mean, so, but Obadiah is like a big brother type of figure, or maybe like one of the stepdaddies, the father figures that he keeps on referring to. I did want to say that the highest sounded he was giving me the Incredible Hulk vibes, maybe slash like a werewolf when they're
Just worked
transforming. He
his wife beat her off. Just
he he was like, rising. I'm not that. I'm raging. Like when the new guy was outside, like he just sounded like he was just start like just raging out and just hulking out, like just jump through the window and be like, Rawr. I would have expected it. I would be like, yeah, this makes sense. Let's see where this goes. Um, just smashing everything, just because he's not on his meds. I would have been like, yeah, they should have had like random extras, that don't talk. The people just walk around not doing any shit, and he just whoops like 10 of their asses. Just like yeah, and then like Ruth has to be like, the sun is getting real low. Sun's getting real low. You got to calm down. That's a Marvel reference like the sun getting real low. He's like, all right.
Well, we saw him go kneeing with the baseball bat, so.
Remember the good days when he was just like, bam, bam. Like, what happened? See, that would make sense right now. Why he's off his meds. That would make 100 complete sense. Yes. I think
Which is why
Obadiah
he should have been the one to cut Daika's head off. Like, Daika deserved a meaningful death on camera.
They still haven't solved that crime and making no effort to do so. He randomly said that I think his mom told him that he was responsible for it, if I remember correctly. But like, we haven't actually. Andrew's making no effort to solve this crime, and he's making no effort to hold them accountable to solve the crime. So I feel like he helped raise that. But again, I think more like a big brother type of situation. But I don't know if we can ask that next week. I don't know if they're really gonna flush any of that out. Yes, the new soldier is about to get deflocked. I guess he's the new twink. Is that the new phrase? He don't know it though, so it's not the same thing. Like, he don't know he's about to get seeded. That's the word. He's about to get seeded by Daikon.
The other guy, the white guy, weren't they together at one point?
Yes, I know the one with the kind of with the one wanna be ponytail type of dude, the one that was yelling at he and Manny, him and Manny were yelling at Glitch and Pete, right? Yeah. They were, because they were the ones arguing in the trailer because he was like, I need you to help it. He wanted him to give to give the sandwich to Malcolm, I think, or something like that. And then he was like, I can't do this. And they were supposed to be together. Does anybody know that dude's name? I really don't. I mean, the new guy, because he didn't even make the credits. Like I read the credits, and I don't remember seeing him in.
They said his name.
Real quick, like real quick. I think Ruth said his name. I think. Andrew told the new soldier to leave his past and didn't go inside to kill the told the new soldier to leave his post, his post, and didn't go inside to kill the highest. Actually, Ruth told Andrew to stand guard and then tell, was that River? I can't remember. Someone told Andrew, stand guard and tell me if anyone goes in here and don't let Obadiah go in here.
Oh,
Huh.
Andrew that.
River,
And,
right?
and then somehow the new guy was on post. So I don't know.
But it's right. It was River, and then like there was no explanation. There was no discussion. Why is it this new guy's there? Why did they kill Daikon like that? I don't. Tyler Perry's not good at getting rid of characters. Like he just does random shit. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the actor wanted to do other things. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he actually got a real job, and he was like, I thank you, Mr. Perry, but I got to move on to something that I can actually put on my resume. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna ask O that because I like him. I'm not gonna be like, are you gonna put this on your resume? Too much off-screen nonsense. Absolutely true. I don't. Yeah, we don't know. What happened? What happened to him? I know he tried to escape. Forgot caught in the. Oh yeah, forgot caught in the trap. Yeah. Yeah, he got caught in the trap with his foot, and then just like Joan. I thought it was kind of hilarious that Joan, whose leg is fucked up, and I appreciate the actress for remembering her leg is fucked up, is like being used as a crutch for River, whose leg works completely fine. And he's like, "Come on, girl, help me up the stairs." Like I'm like, I thought you hated him. Wasn't you trying to get his ass whooped by through Ruth? Like, right? She was snitching on him like 2 episodes ago. Another thing, didn't you already assume that Ruth and the Highest were already married? Like that's why she became the supreme whatever the fuck
Um, I don't know what marriage is in this cult.
contract.
Like, yeah, I don't know. Because yeah, she is the highest mother or whatever they call her. So I don't know what the ceremony does.
That has not
Because it's
already
not
been
like you
done.
going to a courthouse and filing papers or nothing. So I'm not sure what the ceremony is actually doing.
And that doesn't make sense because remember, first of all, there is no sex in the Raku camp because there's no gender or some other stuff. Then after he got with Ruth, it was okay, men. The Raku I'm allowing you to go find a woman, but first you got to be seated and all this kind of stuff. And then that was a whole thing. So if he's leading by example, he should already be with Ruth. So we should already have had this conversation. I don't. Also, his mental state. We've already had this conversation, so now we're going to. Oh, that's the other thing. Ruth and Marvel were like, "Oh my god, the highest is crazy. We got to get his meds. We already had this conversation, bitch. Like, why are we doing this again?"
Why don't they just run to the drugstore and get more meds? Or have River call in an Amazon Prime shipment and have the drone just drive it off. Like
As
he
we
got the
said,
extra sketch.
a couple episodes ago, reviews ago, like this is some basic shit. Like River should be like, oh, the highest needs his drugs. Obadiah don't want him to have his drugs, but I need him to have his drugs so he can, so he's more sane and he don't kill all of us. Uh, but yes, and then they're like, we need a street dealer. I'm like, you just went down to the local CVS and got some drugs. Actually, you went to the store where Dale used to work, and that's where you picked up the prescription. Because they were going to get last time they got Miss Marva sent them out to get the highest's prescription and to get a pregnancy test, right, for Ruth.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why you need Nino Brown all of a sudden to get some prescription medication. I feel like I hope that they're doing all of this so they can take a trip to DC and go see Kareem
At the
at the farm.
pharmacy.
At the farm, I'm kind of hoping. I'm kind of hoping that that's why they're going through this bullshit, so they can be like, "Oh yeah, hey Kareem," like his last role, like, "Hey, I need I need to re up."
It'll be some other light skinned dude who's take the place of Kareem.
The manager's off work. I'm working the counter. Whoever this light skin too, I'm just the new guy working the counter. Like I don't know why we're acting like we don't know how he got his drugs before. What happened to the? I think she got killed. She got killed in the raid. The white dude's wife, Grace, she got killed in the raid off camera, of course. Which is why the white dude just went back home. What happened to the Joan Rivers looking chick that was married to the white dude? Now I'm confused.
Nope. Rivers.
I think no, he changed up to Grace Jones. I think he got it. He got his thing right. Mandingo. R.I.P. Anthony. Who's Anthony? Is that Daikon? Okay, you gotta explain this one because I don't know either. I'm confused.
Maybe
Uh,
that's her personal nickname of him. I don't know, but
I don't. All right, you gotta help us out with this one. Yeah, you give some context. They mentioned the area in Virginia that they were located. Yeah, it is the place in Virginia. Like next to a small town. Dale lives in the small town. His parents are dead in this thing. And I don't know what happened to this Dale. He just randomly appeared in the Oval. Like they didn't actually explain.
something happened. He left. Uh, yeah.
At first, he left because his parents were homophobic. That was the first reason. And then it turned into he was being chased by his former pimp. Another thing, who killed his parents is another story. I just, I was like, what is fun? Saffron. She used saffron. Oh yeah, to calm the highest down.
Hey.
Huh?
So with Malcolm X, because I'm assuming, you know what? His medicine was heroin. I think that's what they were alluding to. Not the prescription drugs, but the magic. Maybe
Yes,
that's what they were talking about. But in Malcolm X, when he went to jail and he was like withdrawing, they gave him nutmeg.
yes, yes.
So surely Elvin would have had some nutmeg in the kitchen cupboard.
I feel like Tyler Perry will not allow his show to reference anything from a Spike Lee joint. And he's like, I can't. I'm sure that's not historical. I'm pretty sure they were like, Spike Lee was like, let's just write some stuff. Like I don't think anybody from the Malcolm X crew was like, please look it up to see if that's legit. But I feel like it was just, I don't know. Yeah, Dale worked. That's how we met him. Dale worked at the grocery store. He was flirting with Manny, I do believe, because he was escorting the Raku women while they were there. and then there was a phone there. I want to say somebody tried to use the phone, but definitely. And then they were picking up drugs and other things. But like they just went to the store, and got it. You trying to look if a nutmeg is legit? Get all your medical advice from IronPanther.com. Uh, okay, I'll keep talking because she's seriously researching this for some reason.
Researching.
Okay, so Rivers is jacked. Okay, so he got beat up somehow, didn't get his head cut off, even though this man was swinging an axe. And he just slipped it back into his holster when everybody else showed up. They're like, "Hey, what's going on?" And they're like, "I don't." Oh, that's what the note said. That's we. I was like, "Why are we ever going to address this note?" So, did the highest truly want Obadiah replaced, or was that Ruth's plan to put a wedge between Obadiah and River? Because we saw them talking, and all of a sudden the note just went out there to Obadiah, and then there's no follow up like, oh, my plan is working. Now Obadiah and River are at odds. So we never, I don't know, we never got into, yeah, we never got into that. I don't know. Why did they kill Ruth, right hand girl? Just stupid. Um, Tally or Lacey? I feel like Tally. I feel that should be Tally.
Kill her soul.
They both killed. No. Lacey killed herself. Tally got killed.
Killed herself.
Damn. Who got shot in the back? I thought we watched one of them get shot in the back. Like they were running. Like they took the child out. Remember, like Daikon had the kid on the motorbike on the whatever. Found her, like lured her out, and I thought they shot her. The note came out of nowhere. So like it. I mean, so again, Ruth and the highest were talking, about the problem, and then the note just kind of appeared. But I think if you look closely, there's actually no words on the piece of paper. I feel like there was nothing actually written, and the actor was just like holding the piece of paper. I don't know why that irritates me. But I don't think there was actually a message written on it. Um, Somebody else was talking about something, and I was like, why are we? Hmm. Joan? Was it Joan? Oh, anyway, Jones comment that she can't access the highest's money, but Ruth will be able to once she's married doesn't make any sense because all the accounts are in her name. Like she runs the accounts. Like that's her job. That's why the highest took her with him to gather all the money. What happened to all that money?
Still in the accounts?
No, like they got back. They went from bank to bank, and for some reason the FBI watched them do it. They went from bank to bank gathering hard money because they were going to use it to buy the resort, if I remember correctly. And what happened to all that hard currency? Isn't it still in the safe? Because they had the safe too. To your point of like money being like on hand.
Some of it was under the highest bid. I don't. What happened to the safe? Because remember, Manny was doing all this, like reading about how to get into the safe, and he got the manual so he can study how
Yes,
to get in the safe and stuff, and that never went anywhere.
I it did not. It did not. I feel like the safe was still a thing. I thought. But anyway, also Mariah. So Mariah somehow no longer has her footage, and that wasn't her cameraman. That was an FBI agent, and now she's standing outside, just running off random shit because she didn't even pull out her phone and record any of this stuff. And again, that's what the internet is for. So her broadcast really doesn't mean anything because if they're already out there on the dark web, they can get their own message out. Um, so I was like, what exactly is happening with all this? But that's what made the highest Hulk out on top of his lack of meds. That he's like, that's not who I am. And I still say Mariah was introduced like she had some personal history with the Raku, and this was her effort to kind of but that's like no one's recognizing her. No one's like, oh my god, that's the young lady that we used to or something. Glitch recognized Obadiah.
Yes. I feel like they all went to prison together or something. Like, he
He,
recognized him from.
I think they're gonna try to say he was part of Lilo's drug operation. I feel like it's gonna be something not Tyrone's and Daikon's criminal prison time, but like something to do with Lilo and something like that.
I mean, wasn't he in charge of trafficking the kids? So I don't know.
Well, again, they're just shoehorning this stuff into this show, but if we try to put this together again, if they somehow remember the time when they were supposed to use the kids as drug mules and that kind of stuff, didn't we see the kids carrying weapons at one point? Like, didn't one of them shoot one of somebody or was supposed to?
Like that, I think they had one scene with the girl with the gun, but she didn't
Right?
shoot anybody.
Didn't she shoot her mom or some shit?
No, 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 no. I thought Obadiah shot her.
I thought the kid. I
The
just feel like
kid
we.
didn't shoot her.
All
No,
right. But didn't we see the kids with weapons though?
there was a scene with a girl with a gun at one point.
The reason I bring it up, that's what it was. That's what it was. For Zane to all of a sudden be like, oh my God, they're trying to turn the children into soldiers. Do you see them? Like they are now soldiers. Like that's always been a thing. Like all of us, it's like, oh my God, the children. Like since have you been the caregiver for one? Um, I'm confused. But she was like, I thought we already established what the children are being. They were from drug mules to soldiers, to child soldiers. Like we even that was even a thumbnail on one of our videos. I think I actually pulled up a picture of a child soldier. And I was like, hey, this kid. Um, so I'm like, some of these things I'm like, are they trying to like reinvigorate the conversation so these writers can go a certain direction? But this is not new. This is not new. They said Tally committed suicide. She couldn't take it. Um, Off camera, I don't think we saw that then. She made the newspaper
Nancy's dining table, wasn't she in the Oval? I don't know
in
about
the
Ruthless, but in
in
the
the
Oval.
oval. Yeah, and she ended up on the table in the oval. Manny asking questions to Glitch and Heat, but didn't want to answer their questions last episode. Um, it This whole dynamic doesn't make any sense because if Manny's in charge of security and these two people are acting this kind of shady, you just kick them out or you kill them. Like, why are you still fucking around with these dudes? Like, they don't have any kind of standing in the community. So Manny and Rivers X should just put a bullet in these dudes and just keep it moving. Again, I don't know why. Light skin dude points out. So I don't know why this is becoming a thing. Tally killed herself, yeah, in Nancy's house in the Oval, and the Raku followed her and kidnapped Ruth's child. In the Oval. So we've seen a lot of cross.
Tally's child?
Huh?
Have we seen Tally's child?
I want to. I want to say we've seen her. I think we've seen her more than we've seen Ruth's child. I can't tell them apart because we barely see these kids. I don't.
We see Ruth's child all the time. Well, not all the time, but she's the most visible child.
All right. I don't know. I know every once in a while they still mention her to let us know that they still somewhat that Ruth still somewhat cares about these kids. But I don't know. All right. So again, Mariah's trying to do her interview. We did not see Desiree or Cal. Maybe they finally went home and went to sleep.
No, they were
Um,
still at the office because
Damn
they
it.
were watching old girl talk.
Oh, and then someone called. I'm sorry. Right? Someone called and was like, "Oh my God, it's the people. Like we're in trouble now. Some stupid shit. That's right. Um, they're not useful right now. My bad. I'm trying to forget them. I'm not sure what we're doing with this law enforcement.
How many
At least,
people died in the jail?
was
You
it?
had Mac blew his brains out in the
Yep.
jail. Then they killed the girl in the jail cell.
Yep.
We don't know what the sheriff is doing. Andrew escaped. The guy, we don't know. He just scurried off into the daytime. I don't know. Like, this is a terrible prison.
Yeah, it's a terrible law enforcement situation. Both these Cal and Desiree should be replaced like
Is that
immediately.
deputy still face down in the middle of the street? The one that Mac
So
shot?
that's where O says no. That off camera they picked up that poor sheriff's body. Uh, just took her. Mac's blood got cleaned up by lunchtime. And they just kept it moving. I don't know, but still, George and Lewis are still perfectly sculpted and still covered in their own blood. Like I don't know what.
Over
It's
still in the
crazy.
trailer.
Oliver. That's what his name is. That's Oliver. Oh, that's the other
Yes.
thing. The new guy. It's like what? What is this? It's called the punishment trailer. Oh, what? Is that why you don't have a penis? That's what it was. Did George said, look into my drawers. That's what we saw. This boy pulled open this man's boxers and was like, oh, your dick is gone. I gotta go. I gotta go. I was like, what is happening?
Guards say, let's remember it's glitching. What's his face? We're like, why is he limping? And they was like, oh, that's because he's missing something. He has not left that damn trailer. So how do Glitch and what's his name know that he's limping?
We discussed that last week. It doesn't make any sense because like they said we are going to die in here because they have not left. Like Manny should be the one visibly limping because his dick got shredded, but somehow he's fine. Trying to take the booty from somebody else. And that didn't work out for him. I just realized at the highest, what?
5 seasons to
You shouldn't have wrote that. You should have kept that on the inside. Because the first episode, I was like, oh, Crystal Ball. I've said many times, Crystal Ball needs to go back to power. Like, but hey, he's like, I'm in charge of this shit. And this is giving him acting range. I gotta give it to him. Like, he's gone from like insane Negan killer to vulnerable young boy to like terrorized, like mental patient to terrorizing like cult leader. Like I feel like he's like as silly as this show is, he does get an opportunity to shine. And if he went to power, he'd just be another henchman that's gonna get killed, but quickly by the end of the season. So I understand that. I understand why he stays. But it is insane. Like what this man goes through. He needs to pull out the samurai before the season. He needs to pull up out that samurai sword and just hack 10, 15 people. Just go from trailer to trailer. Just like, mama, why are you? He needs to like just start killing women because they remind him of his mom. Like he just keeps on seeing her, so he keeps on cutting off her head. Like that would be, yeah. He goes to see Daikon, and River got the new kid just bent over, just taking it. And I'm like, he's like, like, I feel like that's coming. Pause. I feel like that's something to that nature. That River's gonna like turn the tables on this poor kid, and he's gonna be one with the gag in his mouth and like bent over, like, oh my, is this what the Raku wants? And he's like, yes, the Raku wants this.
River needs to have the highest bent over. Then he would have arrived. He would be at the top at that point. Literally and figuratively.
Ah, okay. Okay. maybe this won't happen. This definitely won't, especially now. I'll say, but before Ruth had her situation, like they could have had the threesome. But definitely, she's not in that kind of situation no more. I think the highest will kill Obadiah. Um, I feel I
Obadiah
don't
sees all.
huh?
Obadiah sees all.
He's I mean he went real nigga like this episode. It was I was
Watch your mouth.
huh?
Like for the mouth of watch your language. Like, gee,
I was like, what? I was like, he's like, yeah, look at these niggas. Look at nigga. I was like, why do you gotta be so many niggas? I mean, come on, bro. I have faith in you. I have faith in you that you're gonna have some kind of the deep minded plotter, not just some street nigga who likes to look like a Muslim. I was like, right? Like, why is he the only one that looks? Why is he the only one that looks like a 5%er? I don't know.
what's the day's mathematics?
It don't make any sense. It don't make any kind of sense. I went from Malcolm X to yo. He got to pay his bills, Marcus. He got to pay his bills. I mean, I get you. I get you. He's like, that's what he said. He should be like, I'm dropping cases on all y'all. The Raku ain't got shit on me. I was like, and then he gets like shot like 10 times. Like that. That's what just. I need that. Yo, wait a minute. Okay. So River finally turns the tables on Obadiah, like whips his ass. The kids come out and he's like, all right, kids, get him. And they're like, no, sir, we are with River now. And he's like, all right, I see what y'all doing. And then there you go. And then that's when he gets got. I want the kids to attack him like children of the corn. Just like,
Remember when you shoved that balloon in our butts?
That's right. It's like, yes. Oh yeah, that was a lot. I don't know why. I hope you don't have to get back to that storyline. I don't want any of that. I don't want any of that.
Why was that even a thing?
This is disgusting. I don't know even why. I was like, okay, kids, drink it. It'll pop out eventually. I mean, I was like, man, it was Anyway, anything else, Stacy, for on that shiny note?
Mm-mm. Give an X like, hey, want some chocolate candy, kids? And it's the little X lax. Do they still make those? I hope not.
I don't know. I got fiber cookies, so I don't know.
I don't know. I just must have ate some when I was a kid, thinking it was really chocolate.
Did not work out for you, huh? How long did it take?
It don't take long.
Oh, really?
Shocking on.
Oh, bro. My bad. He was like, Daddy, help me. Sorry, baby.
I was like at my grandma's house, and she used to have them.
Why do you get nosy? Why you get nosy going through other people's stuff?
You know, kids are nosy. If they see anything that looks like candy, they're gonna eat it. That's why you hide stuff.
Don't make no damn sense. I was like, just nosy. Mine was a Vicks Formula 44, like the original black stuff. That was like pure sugar. Like it would be like I would like drink that like in my grandma's medicine cabinet.
Remember 666?
What?
There was a bottle. It was yellow liquid. It's called 666, and you drink it. I don't know what it was for, but it was for everything. And 1 teaspoon, whatever was wrong with you, would not be wrong for long. I don't know what's in it. It tasted like ass, but you were good, like within a couple hours.
I think it was the previous Robitussin, because Robitussin is still like booty, but like you
I don't
do
know. I think it was liquid cocaine or something. Seriously.
chocolatey. I know I've seen the commercials about what she's talking about. I've never had that, but I do remember the commercials.
Chocolate bars.
I was like I remember on TV. I don't know anyone. We never had those in our house. But I do remember that. And Scope. I used to drink Scope every once in a while. I was like,
You used to drink it?
yeah. This little like like a shot glass because you just put a cup like, woo, it'd be burning. Don't lie, it was burning. It was burning. I was like, my inside smelled real minty, a little bit. But anyway, anything else they see? Why we're discussing bad children habits? Do not do any of this shit, y'all, and watch your children. That's basically the point of the story is watch your children. Yeah, like legit. Like legit. That's what the cap was for. I was like, that's what the cap was for. It was
You
made for that.
swish and you spit.
I was like, hey. I was like, it was sugary. It was sugary. So I was like, let's do that. At least I was eating laxative shit. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
I was
So
eating chocolate. I didn't know the laxatives were in the chocolate.
I see your point. All right,
Like,
Stacey,
who invented some shit like that? Why would you make chocolate laxatives? Like, that don't even make sense.
so people will take it. That's why. I mean, they expected that the customers would have sense to keep it away out of children's hands. But to your point, kids are nosy and creative, and they will get into shit. That's why they eat Tide Pods. I'm like,
No, that's
I'm like,
just crazy.
I'm like, well, don't start pointing fingers now. All of a sudden, just because you passed that age, I'm saying, I'm sure you. I'm just saying. I mean, I would hope that I wouldn't have done that silly shit, but like,
No, I wouldn't have done that. Absolutely not. First of
I
all,
don't
it's
know.
plastic. You gotta gnaw through the plastic to
Yeah,
get
you
to
got work.
the gooey stuff.
Yeah, you got work for that. I don't even get
That don't even
the.
make sense.
It don't. Even as if it was a candy, wouldn't even make sense. Maybe like the Bush's candy, we have to strip it out, but it melted. Remember when the candy used to melt like to the paper, like the butterscotch one, so you have to like peel it off and be like, because those in your grandma's purse for too long, and then she give you one, and you have to be
Oh, my
like,
great grandmother used to have those butterscotch in the little thing on the dining table.
yeah,
Like, just candy. I hate butterscotch.
butterscotch, the chocolate, the fake chocolate nougat looking things. Um, those.
Oh, those things. I don't like those E's. Was it Werther's? Something?
It's like
I think
I think
that's what it was
Bushers.
called.
It's called like
And
a
then she
B.
had the little fake strawberry ones. Those were good.
I do all these candies. If you grew up in the '80s with black people, you
You
know what
can
I'm talking
still find them. Somebody gave me a bag of them for Christmas. I was like, oh my God, where'd you get these?
the store. There used to be the thing where you had to scoop it out. Like it wouldn't even buy. You had to put them in the bag. That's what I'm saying. But they didn't sell them like that. You had to go to the candy dispensers and like put it in the bag, and they sold it by the pound or ounce or whatever.
I don't know. I haven't seen them in the store in forever, but somebody gave me some for Christmas. I was like,
All right, guys. So I'm sorry, we're getting off track. If you have any kind of serious question, let me get the image. Let me get the image. I got the image. All right. So Oso will be here with us. Oso Kui, he's one of the writers for season 5. Tyler Perry was smart enough to let other people write his stuff, which is why we're getting backstories and last names for some of these characters. And he will be with us next week for episode 14, which he did right. He joined our chat earlier this year, and we really appreciate him bringing insight into how the Tyler Perry production process works. We did an interview with him. Stacy did a good job of facilitating the discussion. So you can go back and check that out. But he will be with us next Saturday. And so as we review the episode he wrote, and we will hold him to task. If the episode got some problems, I'm telling you, the episode got some problems. I mean, he's a great guy. He's a great guy, so he understands how our reviews work. But I will be respectful when I say, why in the world is this happening, sir? And I hope we'll ask him for some insights. About this episode and other silliness I'm sure we're going to get into as we end this season. But anyway, Stacey, thank you. Until next time, my friend. Boop. All right, I'm about to hit this button. Check out the shorts that come out this video. We're only doing Power this weekend. That will be tomorrow. Yeah, and then next weekend we're gonna do some. Stacey will be back, and I'll be back, so we can do some Tubi stuff, and then we get into April, and a lot of things are coming in April. The Last of Us is coming. I think we're gonna do that week to week. Dope Thief, which did not do very well for us, but we're gonna do that as when that show wraps up. And just whatever. And Beyond the Gates, Stacey and I have agreed. Don't shake your head. We said we're gonna do one video a month. One video a month, Stacey. One video a month. We're gonna do a Beyond the Gates. Oh, you know what? Thank you, Marcus. We're Kim and I are gonna review. We're gonna do The Residents on Sunday. Sunday at about 5:00. But yeah, we're gonna do The Residents. Yes, we're gonna do that. I have thoughts. And so does Kim. And then we're gonna wait. We're gonna do Watson. We're gonna say goodbye to Watson season 1, and then we're gonna say what in the world for season 2. Yeah, but we gotta acknowledge it. So as we promised, we're gonna do the last 2 episodes of Watson and discuss why in the world it got renewed for a season 2. I guess a lot of black folks didn't watch House. But anyway, till next time. I will say thank you guys very much for hanging out with us. I see people watching, people in the chat.
I enjoyed the view. I don't know what the fuck I was watching.
Rewatch this when we're done. Rewatch this. You'll see what we're talking about. You'll be like, oh shit.
Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
You do go there.
Oh shit. Stacey, do your thing. Fuck that shit.
But anyway, please like and share and comment on the video and all that kinds of stuff. As they say, we're just gonna end this broadcast and say bye.